Hi everybody and welcome to Teach and Tune. Whether you're a classroom teacher or an at-home learner, we've got you covered. Today, we're doing lesson 6 for the recorder. In our last lesson, we worked on the double bar line, which is also called an end bar line, and that's how we know when the song is supposed to stop. We worked on the quarter rest, which means we don't play for the one beat that happens on. And we worked on the repeat sign. And we know that was the two dots that tells us to go back to the start of the song. So we're going to play it again. All right, let's review that song really quickly. Good luck. Well, we've learned all different types of notes now. We've learned the B note, the A note, and the G note. We've also learned quarter notes, half notes, whole notes, and eighth notes. But I'm going to give you another one now. Now we're going to learn the dotted half note. The dotted half note is worth 3 beats. And the reason it's worth 3 beats is because you take the amount of beats something is worth, so a half note is worth 2 beats, and then you take half of that and add it to itself. So the dotted half note is worth 3 because a half note is worth 2 and the dot adds 1 more beat to it. So that makes it 3 beats. And it would sound something like this. 3 beats long, 3 short seconds. But you listen to the song that we're listening to and it gives us the drum beat that helps us know when the beats are happening. So follow the marker across the screen and try this next song. Good luck. The next thing we're going to look at is what I like to call note math. And it's not as scary as it sounds. All you're really going to do is add up the different beats. So I'm going to take you through a little tutorial here, and then you're going to do a short little exercise to help you understand music a little better. Okay, let's give it a try.
Let's do a real quick review of our notes. We've got a quarter note, which is 1 beat, a half note, which is 2 beats, a whole note, which is 4 beats, and eighth notes. Each eighth note is a half of a beat. So when you have 2 of them connected by a beam, you've got 1 beat. That means each half note is 2 beats, so 2 of them would be equal to a whole note, which is 4 beats. That means each quarter note is 1 beat, so 2 quarter notes would be equal to 1 half note, which is 2 beats. So another way to look at it is that a whole note is 4 beats, 2 half notes is 4 beats, 4 quarter notes are 4 beats, and 8 eighth notes would be equal to 4 beats. Another way to look at it is if every time you have 4 beats, you've got 1 measure filled up. So it would take 8 eighth notes to fill up 1 measure. Now let's not forget about the dotted half note, which is 3 beats. We also have to remember the quarter rest, which is 1 beat. So for number 1, what I'd like you to do is add them all up and see how many total beats you have there. We have 1 quarter note, 1 half note, 2 eighth notes, and 1 quarter note. So we can add it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 beats there. Now when the next one pops up on the screen, I want you to pause the video and try to count them yourself. So pause the video now. You should have got 7. 1, 2, 3 for the dotted half. Quarter is 1, quarter is 1, half is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, pause the video and see if you can figure this one out. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the whole note, 1 for the quarter rest, 3 for the dotted half note, and 1 for the quarter.
Well, that wasn't so bad. And hopefully you're getting a better idea of how music really works. There's a lot of math involved, which is a little bit scary, but at the same time, you can just play and have fun, and it sort of all comes together. So do your best. Okay, here's one more play along that we're gonna do. Watch the marker go across the screen and do your best. And don't forget those dots. Well, I think we know everything we need to know now to do our play along. So let's go ahead and try to do the full play along. Now make sure you pay attention for the end bar line, make sure you pay attention for the repeat sign, and make sure you're watching to see if there's any dots, which will help you know when you're holding the note for 3 seconds on those dotted half notes. Also, just as a quick review, remember what the treble clef is, because that's going to come into play later. The treble clef helps us know which notes we're playing. And we're playing high notes that can be played on the soprano recorder. Okay, good luck. Great job. Let's try it again, but without some of the background music. And remember, if you're struggling with the song, just hit that pause button, rewind it a bit, and try it again. You can do it as many times as you need to. All right, good luck. One more to go. We're going to do the last one this time with only the drum beat in the marker, just like we always do. So good luck. Make sure you're paying real close attention to what you're hearing with the beat, and make sure you're paying real close attention to the marker moving across the screen, because it'll do a great job of helping you know how long to hold each note. Remember, don't blow too hard. And if you haven't cleaned it in a little while, it's probably a good idea to pull it apart and give it a quick clean. And teachers, if you're in a classroom, a great idea here is to count 1, 2, 3, done. And then the students have to quit, or else what happens? Everybody gets a headache, right? All right, try it one more time. Good luck. Now that the play-alongs are done, let's go ahead and do the worksheets that come along with this video. If you don't have them, check the link in the description. It'll show you where to get them. Also remember that there's a video answer key on the website where you get these worksheets, where I go over them with anybody who's doing the worksheets. It's a great way to reinforce what we're doing and make sure that we're getting it right. All right, pause the video and do those worksheets. Well, that's the end of lesson 6. Today, we worked on the dotted note, and we did some work with note math. Well, if it's over, I guess it's time for the dad joke. Why did the singer climb the ladder? They wanted to get to the high notes. Oh, that one is bad. Hashtag dad joke. All right, until next time, keep practicing and have fun.